Gardens are places of hope, but nature is unpredictable. We plant seeds, trusting they'll grow, but drought, floods, or pests can ruin our plans. Historic gardeners knew this well. Failure could mean hunger. So they built backup plans into their gardens, a concept called redundancy. Redundancy means not relying on just one solution for a critical need. If one crop failed, another might survive. If one water source dried up, they had another. This wasn't about variety for fun, it was about survival. Today, we often chase efficiency, removing the very backups that make gardens resilient. Relying on a single watering system or one high-yield variety can work in good years, but it's risky. This script explores the old wisdom of redundancy and how it can make our gardens more reliable. Learning from the past isn't just history, it's a guide to food security. By designing gardens to handle problems, we build confidence and resilience. Redundancy helps us face climate challenges with assurance. It's about gardening with a plan B, and even a plan C, ready and waiting. Let's see how to put these lessons into practice. A single point of failure is any part of a system that, if it fails, brings everything down. In gardens, this could be an automated irrigation system. If the timer breaks or a hose clogs, your plants suffer. Or relying on one packet of seeds, if they don't sprout or are disease-prone, your crop is lost. These weak links often go unnoticed until it's too late. Identifying them is the first step to resilience. Ask, what if my main tool breaks? What if my only compost isn't available? Each question reveals a potential weakness. By spotting these, we can create simple backup plans. It's not about worry, it's about smart, practical preparation. Historic gardens were designed with redundancy at their core. Gardeners planted crops in multiple locations. If one patch failed, others could survive. Different areas had different conditions, protecting against total loss from pests or weather. Water sources were diversified. Wells, rainwater cisterns, and barrels provided backup if one ran dry. Timing was also staggered. Successional sowing meant not all seeds were at risk from a single cold snap. If early seedlings died, later ones could thrive. This approach gave a continuous harvest and protected against disaster. Redundancy was their insurance policy, written into the soil and schedule. These strategies didn't require modern technology, just smart planning. By spreading risk, they ensured something would always make it to the table. Their methods offer us a blueprint for resilient gardening today. We can adapt these ideas no matter our garden size. The lesson: never put all your eggs or seeds in one basket. Redundancy isn't just about having lots of different plants, it's about repeating critical functions. For example, if all your pollinator-attracting herbs bloom at once, you risk missing the apple blossom window. True redundancy means having plants that flower at different times, ensuring pollinators are always present. With potatoes, planting only main crop varieties that share the same weakness isn't enough. Instead, choose early, mid, and blight-resistant types, so at least one will likely succeed. The same goes for soil fertility. Don't rely on just one compost source. Use garden compost, leaf mold, and green manure. If one fails, others fill the gap. Redundancy is about multiple independent ways to meet essential needs. It's a safety net, not just a collection of unrelated plants. Identify your garden's critical jobs, then create backups for each. This approach builds true resilience. It's the difference between variety and security. Redundancy means your garden can handle surprises. Modern gardening often prioritizes efficiency and yield. Systems like hydroponics are highly productive, but fragile. Lose power or nutrients, and the whole crop can fail quickly. Monocultures, fields or beds of a single variety, are efficient but risky. One new disease can wipe out everything. Historic farmers planted diverse varieties as insurance. Some always survived. We've traded resilience for high performance, creating brittle systems. For home gardeners, relying on one hybrid tomato or one watering method is tempting, but dangerous. True strength comes from diversity and backup plans. Efficiency is good, until something goes wrong. Redundancy starts with how you sow seeds. Successional sowing, planting small amounts every few weeks, protects against weather surprises. If one batch fails, the next may thrive. This method ensures a steady supply and guards against total loss. Use different varieties, too: early, main crop, and disease-resistant types. If one fails, another can take its place. Don't rely on a single seed supplier. Buy from big companies, local sources, join seed swaps, and save your own seeds. Multiple sources mean you're never left empty-handed. This approach builds layers of protection into your garden. It's simple, effective, and works for any crop. Redundancy in sowing and sourcing seeds is your first line of defense. It's a habit that pays off every season. Start small, but start now. Water is a garden's lifeline and a common single point of failure. Relying on one tap or hose is risky, especially during droughts or bans. Harvest rainwater from every roof you can. Install multiple water butts. Spread them around your property for extra reserves. If one runs dry, others may still have water. Improve your soil with compost and leaf mold. Rich soil holds water like a sponge. Mulch your beds to reduce evaporation and suppress weeds. These steps reduce your garden's water needs and create backup supplies. Combining rainwater harvesting, soil improvement, and mulching builds a resilient system. You're no longer dependent on a single source. Even in dry spells, your garden can survive. Water redundancy is simple, affordable, and essential. Make it a priority in your garden plan. Redundancy works in any space, even a balcony or a few pots. Plant 2 pots of basil instead of 1. Keep them in different spots. If pests strike one, the other survives. Successional sowing fits small spaces perfectly. Sow a few seeds at a time in one pot for a steady harvest. For tight budgets, get creative. Use old bottles as watering cans, make compost from kitchen scraps, and brew liquid fertilizer from comfrey or nettles. Save seeds from open-pollinated plants for a free, reliable supply. Store seeds in different places, or share with friends, to avoid total loss. Redundancy isn't about spending more. It's about smart, repeated actions. Even small gardens can be resilient with these strategies. Every backup, no matter how simple, adds security. Start with what you have and build from there. The goal is steady, reliable harvests, not perfection. Resilience is possible for every gardener. Historic gardens teach us that resilience is designed, not accidental. Redundancy, multiple locations, staggered sowing, diverse water sources was their secret. These simple strategies made gardens strong, not just productive. Modern efficiency often creates fragile systems, vulnerable to single points of failure. By relearning redundancy, we build gardens that thrive even when things go wrong. This approach brings peace of mind and true food security. It's about reliable yields, not just record harvests. As climate change brings more uncertainty, redundancy matters more than ever. The challenge is to adapt old wisdom to our modern world. The real question: how can we design gardens that always give us something to eat, no matter what?